I was a used car salesman for many years. You know, growing up in Hoopitzville, USA, there is this incredible sense of community. Now, as a young boy, I always had a Jewish last name. My last name is Schwartz. But the actual practice, you know, we didn't do much. We used to have matzah pizza once a year on Passover, every single year. That was my family's tradition for many, many years. But other than that, we didn't really do much at all until Rabbi Shui came along. When I came to Hoopitzville, USA, 15 years ago, the first Jew that I met was Rab, or Yechezkel, as we like to call him in Shul. I'll never forget the day. It was like it was yesterday. You know, I was at the used cars place, and I saw a man with his young son, and the young boy was drinking a cherry cola with ice. And he looked at his father and he said, "Pa, this is the most delicious thing I've ever tasted in my life." And his father looked back at him and said, "You know what, son? You better savor that soda, because life don't get much better than that." Yeah, that's what he told his son. I remember hearing those words, and I felt so low. He was walking down Main Street. He looked very, very dejected. He did not look good. I just started thinking, you know, I never put much thought to it before. I became very introspective, and I thought to myself, could it really be? Is that actually the case? Could life be any better than a cherry soda? And I was very solemn that day. I remember walking down Main Street in Hoopitzville, and I must have had a really down look on my face, because that's when the rabbi approached me. So I did what any good shliach would do. He looked at me, he said, "Excuse me, sir." I asked him, "Are you Jewish?" And I said, "Yes, I am." But that didn't mean much at the time. And when he told me his name was Rab Schwartz, I knew he was Jewish. It was complete ishkacha pratis. He then asked me, "Do you want to put on tefillin?" He didn't know what I was saying. He mamish had no idea. He thought I was talking, you know, another language. Now, I thought he was speaking Chinese. I did not understand what that word meant. So I explained to him what tefillin was, and I said to him, you know, if you do this mitzvah now, you will be building an infinite connection to God that will never be tainted ever. So we did it. We put on tefillin. He had a bar mitzvah. It was gewaldic. And I felt so connected. It was incredible. And things just started to really, really move quickly from there. He came to shiurim. He came to daven. We started learning together. We did a Tanya Chavrusta. We learned Shulchan Aruch. We learned Chumash. I taught him Aleph Beis. He learned how to read beautifully. He loved to be the Chazan. Rob has a gorgeous, beautiful voice. But there came a point where I realized I need to spread my wings. And he said, "Rabbi, I want to live like a Yid. I want to live like a Shema Torah Mitzvahs. I want to live like a Jew. I want to live like you. What do I do?" I told him, you know, what I would tell anybody. You got to leave your Hoopitzville. And that's when, at age 40, I packed my bags and I went to Israel for 1 month with my wife's consent. And I studied in a yeshiva. He wanted to learn how to learn. You know, he wanted to be able to take a sefer and really, really delve into it. He was concerned about his family, but he did it. And boy, was he happy that he did. And we all are. He really is like my right-hand man here in Hoopitzville. I came back. I started a Jewish business, Geschmack & Co. Toys and Innovations, which is really flourishing now. It's doing so well. Better than my wildest dreams. And I'm living like a Jew. I recently started growing a beard. I feel so connected. I'm so proud of where I've come. I feel very, very much like a fully practicing Jew. When we came off the plane with my wife and 2 children, I remember looking around thinking to myself, this place is so desolate. Where are the Yidden? Where is the Ruchnias? Where are the sparks that I am meant to elevate? I was very, very down myself. And that's why that day that I met Rab, he thinks that I uplifted him. But really, he uplifted me. He really did. You know, my kids are all practicing. They're all observing. And they're living in beautiful Jewish communities across the country. I've even got grandkids with payas and tzitzis and yarmulkes, all the good stuff. So I'm a proud Zadie now. Life doesn't get any better than this. Friends, to continue the crucial and vital work of Chabad of Hoopitzville, USA, please donate to our capital campaign today. And Rav Yechezkel will be doubling every single dollar. Do not forget to give to make magic happen. Donate today to Rabbi Shui's organization, Chabad of Hoopitzville, USA, and I will double your dollar. Every dollar that you donate, I will double it. Do a mitzvah and donate